Hey guys, I know we're going to be doing a lot of our close down stuff here coming up on Monday in our regular scheduled GSNR, but I wanted to take a second just to go through some of the basic stuff that you need to be doing and show you a few things. Also, there's a couple of things here in the prep that you can do in advance that'll make it a little bit easier that actually are not in the prep. It's really simple. It's really just inputting what your prep is into CPower. We can do that in our meeting on Monday. But I'd recommend you do some of it in advance just in case you've got any questions and you know what you've got coming in, and it really only takes a couple of minutes. So I really wanted to show you how to do that. A lot of the prep is really going through your client list and making sure things are cleaned up, and also looking at the financials and making sure things are cleaned up there. And then I'll mention a little bit about a reference letter that we look to get from everyone that goes through the program. We're happy to give you a reference, but we do expect one in return, and we'll talk a bit about that too here. So I'm going to try and take you through as quickly as possible. I'll start with the client. So again, what you're going to do, you're going to go into reports, customer service to pull up your client list without job notes. So you're just going to click on that, pull it open. We'll use Connor. It came up Connor there. Job status, you want to make sure that that's there at produced. Sortation, you want to change that to produced date, and then click view report. Now what I would recommend doing is just printing off this report. It's a lot easier to do it that way. What you're looking for is you're looking to make sure that there's a Mr. or Mrs. in front of each name, that everything's capitalized as you go through, and you want to be looking at your charge rates and making sure they make sense. Anything less than $34 an hour, there's probably an issue. So what you want to look at in that case is, again, I'm just looking, so for example, Brandon Leathers, there's something there, right? Like charge rate was only $28. So either the sales, there was a big discount given, either that or the hours are off. Maybe, Connor, you would know if this customer, maybe they actually only had the exterior done and the status is set up as inside and outside. So here's somebody that I'd flag that. So as I go through, if there's anything that I need, what I'm probably going to be doing is actually just checking them off and making sure that I've got this person set out and that I know what I need to do with that person. So that's something that you'd want to be doing. You want to be looking through that as you go through, checking for charge rate issues, checking for capitalization, Mr. and Mrs., and making sure that your client list is clean. From there, what you would do is you've got your financials. So I guess you'd change the customers that need to be changed if you need to change them. Easiest way, again, going client service, customer, look them up by phone number and make the changes in their file. So the next thing you would do is really your financials. So your financials, you just sort out all your receipts into the different categories and have them ready coming in. Now, what I would highly recommend you do is actually go through the actual financial statement here in CPower in advance in your Closedown file. So what you'll do is you'll go in here to data input and Closedown. Once you've done that, franchisee, you'll make sure you select your name here. So it doesn't really matter who. So these are a big list of franchisees. You won't see that. You'll just be able to see your name. Again, Justin's, once I've selected that, the Excel file here will show up. Click it and it'll download the file to your computer. So I just clicked it, it's downloaded the file now to my computer. What I'll do is I'll open up the Closedown file here. So this is it actually on the last page. Any instructions are here through the first page, but really what you're looking for, summary. This is a summary of sales by postal code, so by zip code there, royalty, warranty, etc. I mean, these tabs you can look through, but the ones that you really need to look at here is the financial statement. So what this is, you can see here, this is the CPower column. So anything that's gone through CPower as an expense through the year is automatically read in. Once it's automatically read in, what you need to do is put in any adjustments that you've got. So for example, equipment and crew kit, that's already read in from your recoverables. Any adjustments that you need to put in, that's where you're going to put it. So if you bought an extra $100 worth of, or $107.43 worth of equipment, you'd throw that in there. Anything else, miscellaneous, there shouldn't be a heck of a lot of miscellaneous, but things like that. Other options would be gas is, I guess, a big one, cold calling, anything else that's there. That's what you really want to be looking at. So anything where you need to put an adjustment in, that's what you'd want to fill out. Closedown payout summary, we'll talk about that in our actual GSNR call, so there's nothing significant there. Typically, it's pretty rare for there to be a payout summary. What it is it'll just calculate your last round of payments, if you've got any, if we've overcharged royalty, or if there's been some discrepancy there, we'll take a look, but there rarely is. What you need to fill out is the comments page. So if you're missing any paperwork, you'd have to put them in there. And then the biggest piece on this comments page is the Closedown exit survey. So from my view, it's going to just show whether or not it's been complete or not. From your view, what it should show here on this comments tab is it'll just say Closedown exit survey, and it'll be a hyperlink. What you need to do is you need to log out of CPower before you actually open it. You also want to close any web browser that you've had. For some reason, that seems to create an issue with it, because once you click the hyperlink, it's going to open a web browser and it's going to have you enter your CPower information and password, and then it's a quick survey to kind of cover off things and finish things off for your Closedown. So again, close everything on your computer, log out of CPower, close the browsers, and you shouldn't have any issues. And once you've done the survey, you can sign off. So franchisee complete. I wouldn't do this until after we've done our meeting there on Monday. But once we've done that, we'll go franchisee complete, GM complete, and we'll have our VP or president, which is Jeff, look through it and make sure that everything is okay. What you'll then do is take this file, and this is incredibly important, save it to your desktop or save it to your computer, go back into CPower, choose the file, and upload the Closedown. So once you go and upload it, I can then go download it, and that's what we're going to look at in our meeting on Monday. So big things you want to have done before Monday is your client list, so making sure that that's cleaned up, that your financials are sorted, and again, I would highly recommend putting your financials and everything already into this file. Your Closedown file, download the file, fill it out, do your exit survey, and then save it and re-upload it. From there, I can download it and look at it from there, and that's what we can look at on Monday. So if you have any questions, let me know. It's just some real easy prep to make our meeting on Monday really fly by. If not, again, we'll go through some of this stuff here on Monday, and there may need to be a little bit of extra time set aside to be able to go through it. But otherwise, you should be just fine, and we'll go from there. So any questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a great rest of your week, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Take care.